Priesten Empire's Minuet Academy, renowned for its advanced educational facilities, serves as a nurturing ground for talented individuals in various fields, including swordsmanship, magic, and theoretical studies. Each year, a multitude of ambitious boys and girls vie for admission, driven by the hope of realizing their dreams. In the most recent admission cycle, an unexpected turn of events occurred, leaving the other students astonished. Elena Evoy emerged as the top-ranked student, surpassing the widely revered Johann Eldoy Petron. Johann, known for his amiable nature and often hailed as an angelic presence, approached the announcement with a distinct air of curiosity. Having grown accustomed to such praise, he couldn't help but feel disappointed at not claiming the first spot. Nevertheless, he swiftly reached out to Miss Elena, extending his congratulations while silently anticipating her admiration for his seemingly boundless generosity. As anticipated, Elena expressed her gratitude and inquired if Johann had any further remarks or if their conversation had come to an end. With that, she bid her farewell, leaving Johann to confront the unexpected crumbling of his pride. Chapter 1. Duke Petron III was blessed with 3 children, a daughter and 2 sons. Among them was Johann Eldorado Petron, who possessed royal blood as the 5th cousin of King Henta III, the reigning emperor of the Priesten Empire. Johann displayed exceptional prowess in various domains, whether it be swordsmanship, magic, or academia. The people held high hopes for Duke Petron's future, as Johann's achievements at the prestigious Minuet Academy, which admitted prodigies between the ages of 13 and 16, brought him great acclaim. Johann's reputation extended beyond his academic prowess. With his golden hair shining like the sun, eyes as clear as the sky, and a captivating smile, he had an otherworldly charm that led people to believe he might have descended from heaven. His future appeared exceedingly bright, but there was one nagging question that troubled his mind. He pondered the origins of Elena Evoy, contemplating how he could have possibly been surpassed by her. Some found Elena's lack of tactfulness off-putting, and they grew apprehensive, assuming Johann's congratulatory gesture had gone unappreciated. Johann, however, was preoccupied with managing his own expressions. The envoy family was entirely unfamiliar to him, and he reasoned that he would have known Elena had she moved in his social circles. Struggling to recall any encounters, he surmised that she likely hailed from a common family. Yet, Elena's immaculately styled violet-tinted hair, ice-cold countenance, and enigmatic demeanor defied easy interpretation. Lost in his thoughts, Johann's fixation on a particular spot was interrupted by a classmate who noticed his gaze. Johann quickly averted his eyes, remarking about the surprisingly clear sky following the previous day's rain, finding it romantically captivating. While he personally cared little for the sky itself, he couldn't help but be conscious of the impressions people formed when they looked at him. He believed that despite his elevated position, projecting kindness, gentleness, and perfection would shape others' perceptions of him. One female classmate inquired about Johann's choice of major, while another speculated if he considered pursuing engineering, given his father's esteemed status as the empire's finest knight. They presumed he would naturally follow in his father's footsteps, just as Sir Isaac had promptly joined the Royal Guard upon graduation. Johann's elder brothers, Noah Mason Petron, the firstborn, and Isaac Skjoldal Petron, the secondborn, had already added glory to the Petron name, serving as the successors of the Petron Duchy. Johann, only a year younger than Isaac, constantly found himself compared to his accomplished siblings. While he couldn't outshine his brothers, he believed it was his duty as the 3rd son to safeguard the reputation of the Petron family. Although Johann had pondered various paths, he hadn't yet reached a decision. Given his talent in magic, classmates assumed there was little cause for concern. At that moment, another female classmate joined the group and asked if anyone had heard of author Evoy. The group admitted their lack of knowledge, and Johann wondered where this person could have emerged from. The girl explained that author Evoy outshone the infamous black magician known as Root, who possessed an antisocial nature and despised criticism. Author Evoy declined higher positions and remained independent, resulting in their family's relative obscurity. Emily, seemingly well-informed, led the conversation, leaving everyone to conclude she must have a keen interest in magicians. She mentioned the complex layers of the story, which Johann found disconcerting due to its volume and unpleasantness. Amidst the commotion, he noticed Elena sitting alone in a corner, seemingly unaffected by the surrounding noise. Johann pondered whether Elena's demeanor reflected insensitivity, intense concentration, or a lack of interest in others. While he deemed a career as a knight acceptable, he believed pursuing an administrative role might benefit his father. In Johann's view, it was more suitable for Isaac, the second child, to become a knight, as relying solely on his father's reputation would yield nothing. This was the presumed role of a third child, who, regardless of their abilities, had limitations imposed upon them. Johann recalled being reminded of his place within the family and cautioned against standing out. The beginning of a new semester only added to his frustration, and he contemplated taking a stroll later to ease his mind. The garden of the Minuet Academy, though not as lavish as a noble's estate, was spacious and beautifully adorned. As Johann cautiously stepped into the serene garden, a mixture of trepidation and anticipation surged through his veins. The soft, gentle breeze seemed to carry an undercurrent of mystery, whispering secrets that hung heavy in the air. His eyes widened as they landed upon Elena Evoy. Chapter 2. The enigmatic prodigy who had surpassed him to claim the coveted top rank. The atmosphere crackled with an electric tension, as if the garden itself held its breath, waiting for the unfolding of a clandestine encounter. Their gazes locked, and time seemed to stand still for a fleeting moment.